Big question, but for me it's about the everyday. Can people walk around their neighbourhood? Can they get to school? Can they get to work? Can they get to places of healthcare, of education in a way that supports their life? Is it good air quality? Do they pass some nature, some green space? Can they interact with people? I think one of the things that we don't do a very good job of within city development and planning is ensuring that people have places where they can connect with one another. So all of that combined, I think, leads to a good quality of life. One of the things I believe in is that a way to improve it is to work across disciplines, because at the minute you have planners who come from one perspective, you have architects that I trained as coming from another perspective, you then have data science, environmental experts, all working in silos. And somehow we've got to create a way to combine knowledge bases and skills, because that's what life is. Life is interdisciplinary. We need to work across so many different services, places of work, places of learning all the time, and yet we're not taught how to do that. So I believe in an interdisciplinary approach to determine quality of life and then deliver it. I think we're at a very critical moment across the world, post-pandemic, where we have seen the reality of so many people's lives, those that were able to stay at home at work, those that weren't, those that had access to public space and those that didn't. So we have the evidence of what is and what isn't working. So how can we use that evidence to change our behaviours, to change our mindsets, to change our practices, because it is so desperately needed. When you see the mental health level in our young people, when you see how our older generations are not being provided for, you realise there are some really deep-rooted problems that have to be addressed today, not tomorrow, not next year. Crisis exists today, and our quality of life should absolutely direct to crisis first and foremost. How do people in crisis situations, those in conflict, those who are suffering from health issues, how can you improve their quality of life even within the crisis? Because they're the people that are in need the most.